Did you know that there are 23,000 HOAs in Texas? That's a wild number. And while most of them are mandatory HOAs, there's still several that are voluntary HOAs. And I thought that would be a great subject to chat about, because I don't really know too much about the voluntary HOAs other than you can be a part of it or choose not to be a part of it. But in looking at ChatGPT to get some information, I learned a couple things. Number one, they're kind of like a social club in the fact that they have events, social events, and if you have chosen to be a part of it, you get invited. And if you have chosen to not be a part of it, you don't get to participate. Now, that's a reason why I would want to be a part of it, because of having Daniela, right? To be able to participate in the Easter egg hunt, the Santa, whatever they do for Christmas, all of those types of things. That would make me want to. The second thing is that if you are a part of it, you get to participate in deciding about improvements or voting towards improvements that are going to happen in the neighborhood. I would want to be a part of those decisions, right? And being able to vote and putting my input in. If you're not a part of it, you do not get to put your input in. At the same time, if you're not a part of it, you get to enjoy the benefits of whatever improvements happen, but you just don't get to make any decisions about it. But one really interesting thing that I had no clue is that when you're a part of a voluntary HOA, while that voluntary HOA can lay out standards for the homes in the neighborhood, they cannot enforce any of it to those homeowners that have chosen to not be a part of the voluntary HOA. They can't send letters, they can't send fines, they can't send warnings. Those homes that have chosen to not be a part of it do not have to live up to whatever standards been laid out by the voluntary HOA. I thought that was really interesting. So, that could go both ways for our customers. People who do not want anybody to tell them what to do, they probably really like a voluntary HOA. But people who really find it important to make sure that there's some kind of standard for a whole neighborhood to live by, and they're worried about what somebody would do to their home, or maybe they'll paint their door purple and they don't like that, or, leave 10 cars outside and they don't like that. And that would probably be important. They probably would not love the voluntary HOA, but at the same time, maybe they love the house. I think a great question for them to ask the voluntary HOA before they put a contract down is what percentage of homes are a part of the HOA? Because that would be a great indicator to know if that voluntary HOA is thriving, if they've got funding, if they're doing well, if those homeowners care about making sure that everybody's in the same standard. So, there are some benefits for being a part of one, not being a part of one, joining it or not. And I think it's a great thing for us to brush up on our information, because I know our customers want to know, and they're out there. Those voluntary HOAs are out there. So it's important for us to know the pros and cons. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.